There are debts that cannot be settled with gold, but with every fiber of the soul. In the lands where winter is a wall of silence, they say a broken promise can tear the very heavens apart. Welcome to this corner of the East. Today, the snow will tell us the story of a bird who sought to become a woman, all for the sake of gratitude. Once, long ago, in a small village cradled by mountains, lived a young man, poor in coin but rich in spirit. He toiled on a small patch of land, barely scraping by, living a solitary life in a humble shack, with neither kin nor bride to call his own. One winter's day, as he made his way home through a fierce blizzard, a pained cry pierced the wind. There, amidst the drifts, he found a magnificent white crane. An arrow was buried deep in her wing. Compassion took hold of him. Though he could have taken her life for food, he chose mercy. With steady hands, he removed the arrow, bound her wound, and set her free. The crane stared at him, her eyes holding a depth he couldn't name. She circled him once, as if in a silent bow of thanks, before vanishing into the snowy sky. He watched her go, a strange, profound warmth blooming in his chest. That very night, a soft knock fell upon his door. Standing there was a woman of ethereal beauty, dressed in white, shivering against the biting cold. "Good evening," she whispered, her voice like silk. "I am lost in the storm. May I find shelter here for the night?" The young man, ever generous, invited her in. He shared the meager warmth of his fire and the last of his food. She told him she had no home, no family, and nowhere else to go. As the snow continued to fall the following morning, she spoke. "You have been so kind to me. If you will have me, I wish to stay and be your wife. In return, I shall weave fabrics so beautiful they will ensure you never go hungry again." But she asked for only one thing, a small separate workshop for her loom, and she made him swear a solemn oath. "While I am at the loom, you must never look inside. Do not open the door. Do not spy on me, please." Captivated by her grace, he accepted. They were wed. From that day on, she would lock herself away. Outside, the man worked the fields to the steady, rhythmic click-clack of the loom. Every few days, she would emerge with rolls of exquisite silk, shimmering, soft, and unlike anything seen in this world. He sold them at the market for a king's ransom. Soon, their shack was filled with provisions. They wore fine clothes and lived in comfort for the first time. But as the coins piled up, so did the young man's worry. He noticed how thin his wife had become, how pale her skin looked, how her strength seemed to be fading with every roll of silk. One night, curiosity overcame his honor. He crept to the workshop and peered through a crack in the door. His breath hitched in his throat. There was no woman. In her place, a great white crane was plucking her own feathers with her beak, weaving them into the loom with agonizing effort. Every thread was a part of her. Blood stained the floor, yet she worked without pause to create her magic. The crane sensed his presence. In a flash of light, she transformed back into the woman, emerging from the workshop with eyes blurred by tears.
"You broke your promise,"
she said, her voice heavy with sorrow. "I was the crane you saved. I only wished to repay your kindness by living by your side. But now that you have seen my true form, I can stay no longer." The young man fell to his knees, sobbing, begging for her forgiveness.
"Do not weep,"
she said softly. Take this final cloth, sell it, and live well. Thank you for your love." She shed her human clothes and returned to her form as a crane. With wings now thin and tattered, she took to the snowy sky with a haunting, melancholic cry. He watched her vanish into the clouds, his heart shattering in the silence. He never married again. He lived out his days alone, remembering with a mixture of tenderness and grief the crane wife who left because of a single look. They say that on winter nights, the wind still mimics the sound of the loom. Sometimes, love can only exist in silence, and in the face of doubt or greed, it simply spreads its wings and departs. And you? Would you be capable of loving that which you cannot fully understand?